The floor.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Gross. So, what do you get when you cross or don't cross? What's the difference between an electric guitar player and a vacuum cleaner? When you shut the vacuum cleaner off, it doesn't suck anymore. Alright, so when I was younger, I had no interest in the guitar at all. Actually, when I was younger, I actually wanted to play the trumpet. So my dad bought me a trumpet. I played it once and never played it again. So, but my dad, one day, he went out somewhere, I don't know, he took forever to get home. When he got home, I asked him, what were you doing? And he goes, well, I went to my first guitar lesson today. He never went back, but he learned the guitar. But my dad, all of a sudden, starts coming home with all these instruments. I started out on the mandolin, which is a upside-down guitar with only 4 strings, but each string is doubled, so there's 2, 4, 6, 8 strings.
Wait a minute, you gotta help me now. Each string is doubled.
So a mandolin is the first 4 strings of a guitar.
Okay.
But they're doubled and they're upside down. So when I would play a G, it'd be more like that.
Okay.
So it's upside down. It's literally on a guitar, it's just upside down.
I'm having trouble with the double concept. This is where my wife gets really
Meaning
irritated.
there's 2 strings on each.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. But I started out on the mandolin. My brother was on the guitar. My dad was on the ukulele. Then I switched to the ukulele, and I kind of dropped that one too. But then I got to the guitar, and I love the guitar like a lot. So my presentation is
Computer, pointed at the computer.
I
You
never
guys
put
pulled
it in.
out the different, this is a different remote.
No, I never put it in.
Oh.
That's my problem. Technical difficulties are fine. Here we go. So my presentation is on.
Click the bottom one.
Oh, the bottom one. The guitar.
That's deep.
So what we're going to be focusing on today is about the guitar, the parts of the guitar, the chords of a guitar, my picking and strumming patterns, and if we have enough time, I might play a song. So the original inventors of the guitar were named George, I can never pronounce that name, Beauchamp, and Adolf Rickenbacker. They came up with the first guitar. It was actually an electric guitar in the 15th century. And then later on, a man named Christian Frederick Martin made the first acoustic guitar in the 1830s. So next we're going to be talking about the parts of the guitar. This is a diagram to show each part of the guitar. And we're going to start with the body of the guitar. The body of a guitar, as explained by me, is the big curvy part of the guitar. Okay, so it's a hollowed, because I'm focusing on an acoustic guitar. I don't really like electric. So the body of the, what?
Why?
Because I don't really like an electric, because I like playing acoustic guitar. I just like the sound of it.
I like it's natural. I love acoustic.
But the body of the guitar is a hollowed out piece of wood that resonates the sound that from the vibrating strings that actually produces the nice, sweet, succulent sound that you hear. Next is the neck. The neck is this long part right here. The neck serves as a grip so that you can grip and press down the strings to get nice sounds. Next is the fretboard. The fretboard is this board right here with a bunch of little squares on it. And the fretboard has each fret on it, and it just holds the frets. Next is the frets. The frets are each one of these, and the frets are, each fret has a different chord, so the frets start, it's E, E sharp, F, F sharp, G, that's E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, then it starts back over on an E. And each string has a different one, so this one you start on E, this one you start on A, which then goes to A sharp, B. This one's D, D sharp, E, then G, and then you go to G sharp, C, or G sharp, A. Then after that is something else. The next
Something
two.
else.
The next two strings. I'm also a bass player, so I like the first four strings, I guess. Alright, but those are the frets. Next on the list is the inlays. The inlays are these decorative little dots here. They mark the 5th, 9th, so the 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th, and 12th fret, and it just helps mark it. There is supposed to be one right here, but there's not. I don't know why.
They fall
why.
out?
No. Otherwise, there'd be a hole there.
Can't see that far, bud.
Yeah, there's just nothing there. I don't know why. The headstock.
Nope.
This right here is the headstock.
Go back.
What did I miss? Oopsies. So this right here is the headstock. The headstock is the head of the guitar that holds the tuning pegs. And I'm going to explain the tuning pegs. The tuning pegs are these weird little thingies on the side. They can be plastic or they can be metal. Mine are plastic. And I don't know if my guitar's tuned, so let me just check it. This is a guitar tuner.
Oh, you got it right on there. So you can see it light up when it's on, perfect.
Yeah. So with the tuner, it shows the chord in the middle, and then you just turn it till it's in the middle of the two lines. But those are the tuning pegs for the guitar. Next is the nut. The nut is the part where the neck goes into the headstock. It's the curvy part, and this little plastic thing right here, this is the nut. It's a marker for the part where the playable strings start and end. Right down here, start and end. So they can be either wood or plastic. I think mine's plastic, but they hold the strings on the neck. Next is the strap buttons, because you can see that's not going to fall off, right? So my strap is connected to these little buttons here. There's one on each side. Button, button. You just put your strap on so that it doesn't fall off again. Alright. Next. Back off. Next is the bridge and the bridge pins. Oh, I just noticed mine doesn't have bridge pins. So the bridge is the end portion. It's got another nut, but I'm talking about this part right here. It holds the bridge pins, but mine doesn't have bridge pins. Mine has these little tiny dots on the side, which just lock in place. But the bridge pins are on this slide. These things. So with the bridge pins, the string goes through a little hole in them, and then you push them down into another hole, and then they just stay. I don't know how they stay, but they stay. And that's what the bridge and the bridge pins are. Next are chords. I'm just gonna stick with the key of G, just because it's too much to learn if I do everything. So the key of G is G, C, E, and D. So the G is first string, 3rd fret, and second string, 2nd fret. Open, open, and then you hold the bottom two on the 3rd fret. Next would be C, which is 2nd string, 3rd fret, 3rd string, 2nd fret, and with the middle finger, you're gonna bar the first chord so it just barely touch it, so it mutes the top chord, so that it gives a nice other sound. And these two stay the same the whole time. These two bottom chords, they're like anchor chords. Next would be an E. It's the same as a C, except you're just sliding it over. So it's second string, second fret, third string, second fret. And then a D is first string, second fret, open, open, and then fourth string, second fret. But you can also play a D on the bottom 3 strings with the, I think they actually go up, so it'd be first string, second fret, second string, third fret, third string, second fret. But I like it better when it's up and down. So,
that was awesome. After all that technical talk, the beauty comes out. That was good.
and then my picking and strumming patterns, I don't usually like to strum if I don't need to. I really like to pick, as you just saw.
So you let your nails grow, or do you usually use a pen?
I just use my fingers.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. My very first picking pattern was this, actually. If I can remember. And then my second one was. I have way more different picking patterns that I do. Like, I can go into the key of F and just. So there's like multiple different keys and there's different chords you can play, and I have different picking patterns, but I really like to pick. I don't like to strum. Other people will strum, which sounds really good too.
Stairway to heaven. Stairway to heaven.
What?
Stairway to heaven. You're asking for a song. Stairway to heaven.
Well, no, I was more like, do I have enough time?
Smoke
for a
on the
song?
water.
Yes, we have.
Actually, I was gonna.
You
This is a capo.
Yeah.
So a capo is, I'm gonna put it on the 3rd fret, and just changes the tune of the guitar. You've got a friend in me.
Oh my God, that's right.
You've got a friend in me.
Toy Story.
When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from a nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Oh, you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. If you've got troubles, I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together and see it through, 'cause you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. No.
Sorry, you're
Some
Brennan
other folks
It's
might
awesome.
be a little smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too. But none of them will ever love you the way I do. It's me and you, boy. And as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend
Dude, I'm so jealous. That's awesome. Can you picture him Valentine's Day outside a girl's window singing this thing? And I'm thinking to myself, going, dude, you are the man. That was awesome. Great lesson.